Tom McDowell.
Play is a very important part of what I do. I guess the essence behind my work is that I want people to have fun wearing the pieces, and the viewers who encounter this person who's wearing the piece also enjoy it. And I guess I want to brighten up people's day, make things a bit less serious in life, because I feel quite often that jewellery is a very formal and serious thing, and by just breaking away from that, it sort of just lets go and just has a bit more fun, a bit more play. Well, for example, I use a variety of media. For example, I use felt, synthetic flock, feathers, all things that sort of create movement and texture and almost invites people to come along and touch the piece and feel them. So it becomes more of an experience wearing a piece than just wearing it to look good. I take drawings of animals made by children because I feel that children have a very fresh approach to their drawings, very free, and it's something that as adults we can't draw in a similar way. It's very fun and quirky and cute, and it's quite nice to capture this essence in something that you can wear in day-to-day life. So that's why I take a child's drawing and then use that as the basis for the design to then create the piece. I feel that jewellery is a very useful vessel to portray any ideas that you may have. For example, like my theme of play and fun, the wearer of the piece of jewellery will wear it because A, they enjoy it and it's an experience for them wearing it, but also they can encounter people and show off this thing to other people, whereas say a painting in a gallery is confined to that one space, whereas jewellery moves all over the place and you may encounter hundreds of people in a day. So I feel that jewellery is quite a useful tool for this. I think some of my earlier pieces were very different and didn't incorporate this, and as a result I didn't enjoy making them, and I made them but it wasn't as fun. I don't think people enjoyed wearing them as such. It was too serious and it wasn't really how I am personally. So I think by doing the MA it allowed me to just have a bit more freedom and do something that was more me and do something that I wanted to do and open up a lot more. And now I absolutely love what I do, and it passes on to the wearer and people that they experience as well. I guess nostalgia plays quite a key part in what I do. I think people find the drawings particularly appealing because it reminds them of an earlier time in their lives. Quite a few of the designs of the pieces that I've made have been drawings that my mother's kept since I was a child, and I've now managed to feed back into later life, into the work I do now. So it's quite nice to have the transition over time. I've also had commissions where parents have got their children to do drawings and then make into something that they themselves can wear, and sort of carry on and almost capture that essence of childhood that will soon be lost as they grow up. So yeah, I like the idea of my pieces being almost heirlooms as such. So even if the person, when they drew the piece as a child, then gets to wear it as an adult and then pass it on to their children and such, or get their children to do pieces in a similar nature. And I like the fact that sort of, because of the nostalgia that plays upon everything, it just, when you become an adult, you almost lose this fun, childlike passion that you have, and it's just a way of giving a glimpse of the past and even how you used to be, and sort of the reminder of not everything has to be as serious when you're an adult. Primarily the metal that I use is anodised aluminium. It's a process which oxidises the aluminium, which actually strengthens the metal and makes it more durable, because aluminium in itself is actually quite a soft metal normally. But the oxide allows you to dye the metal. You can dye the oxide different patterns, different colours, and it means that you can have different, very vibrant pieces that stand out and helps this essence of play and fun. Depending on the piece, I try to keep it similar to the animal, but in some cases it's fun to break away and do a bright purple dinosaur or a blue bird, or things that aren't necessarily the colour that they are, but almost an exaggeration in a similar way to how children look at life and capture in their drawings in a way that we sort of lose when we become adults. So it's quite nice just to break away and be a bit silly sometimes.